We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago.
Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chicago Bears. The final 2-week stretch of the 2023 regular season, and we are underway Week 17 here on this New Year's Eve. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
On second down, right back to Hunt.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The Bears at 7-8 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ritter on first and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throw left side, there's London.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Robinson.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Watch out now, 52. Black ultra.
Ritter looking to throw on first and 10.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Ritter to the sideline and incomplete.
Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And with the snow here, maybe asking too much of the kicker to try a field goal, so instead, offense on the field, they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets around him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Fields on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. But beautiful. Touchdown, Bears! Kareem Hunt with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the double.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. A very solid gain of 27. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Robinson up the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
10 cycles. Shot. 17.
Ritter from the gun. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go, Ty.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Oh, good move.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
On the ball.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Here's Ritter.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Howard, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice run, a nice game that has to have them feeling pretty good about themselves as we head to the 2-minute warning.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Moore, the man in motion. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be Falcon football.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
21. Bears 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a first down throw. Fields gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Chicago Bears.
No loss, no loss.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Escaping the pressure right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Going play action. Ritter. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. A Ritter's throw pulled in by Schwartz. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons! Anthony Schwartz, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
You got a mini back. Let's go. All right.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Fields.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
There he goes right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 63 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right.
Play action. It's Fields.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Down to about the 22 here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Bears take over. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Hey, never mind, Monday.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's like this?
Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Extend.
Here's Fields. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hey, 551, go.
On play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long.
11. All right.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ritter. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Desmond Ritter, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go, son.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, where their defense has really struggled. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
6, mega. Drill, 52, screen jack. 10.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey, chairs. Right.
They snap it to Fields. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Now he's free. Oh, and now some space to operate. He may go. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. But the lopsided affair finally coming to